we go again.
So what we diving into first, bro? Because we got a lot.
Let's get right into it, bro.
No Diddy.
Listen, man, my brother called me on them and said, "Hey, you defending your boy on this though, man?" And listen, I'm gonna defend Diddy
I am
on
too.
this.
It's there is nothing there is nothing but just it's go ahead. I'll let you get yours out.
No. Go ahead. Continue.
So the thing is that with social media, everything looks much worse than what it is, right? Because you see the raids on 2 of his homes, you see his kids standing outside in handcuffs, which they were just detained, not arrested. And then, of course, his plane is caught in another country, so everybody assumes he's fleeing the country, which that wasn't true. The thing is that he's under investigation. They went to raid his house to see what they could find. They did come out with some boxes or whatever the case may be. Still don't know what's in those containers or whatever. So it's just a part of it. It's the same thing like when they, raided Caesar, the dude that was in connection with DJ Envy, all of that. Like, it's a normal part of the process for an investigation, basically.
Right. I think here's my thing though, bro. What I didn't appreciate is it's all looking guilty in public opinion, right? Losing that, I don't think that he's ever gonna regain that unless somebody comes out and says we've done a thorough investigation of him, his finances, his known associates, and something where they debunk every single thing that's ever been said about him. It's the only way I think that he's ever going to bounce back in front of public opinion. Now, with that being said, I thought that it was jacked up when I saw the video of Aftermath after they raided his house and how they came in, had all the stuff thrown. It looked very much like a movie. And I thought about it from that standpoint. Like, listen, bro, I'm sure, bro, if I'm him, I'm suing whoever. I'm suing the city. I'm suing the FBI. I'm suing the DA. I'm suing everybody because here's my thing. It's like the fact that you come in and you raid everything like that, and then you got to be left to pick it all up after that. I'm like, nah, man. Like, I got to feel like that. I have to feel like if he really feels like he is innocent, and if he turns out to be innocent after all of this, though, man, I think that you gotta feel like you gotta get some level of justice, and that is actually unwarranted. So, for that regards, I know that it's allowable under the law, but if it didn't necessarily. I'm not gonna say if they would have found something, then yeah, it would have been justified, right? But I think that the fact that you go through all of that and you be like, oh, my bad. We just had a tip, so we had to act on it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. They did find stuff. We don't know what they found yet. Like, they did remove stuff from his house. They found something in the second story of one of the homes. I don't know which one. And here's the other thing. Again, this is all alleged because I don't know. I'm only knowing what I heard. But apparently, the actual lead organization that did this investigation has a pretty good track record that if they are doing a search of your home, that is more of a formality because they already have all the information they need to go forward with whatever. But the thing is that Diddy's not even the one named in, I think, the suit. So that's another thing. So we still don't have a clear picture of what level of involvement, if any, that he's even in. But yeah, I mean, you got to be careful of the information that you see anyway, because you definitely can't go to 50 page right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. 50 is having a field day with it. And listen, I think the thing that gets me the most though, man, is that I just I think, bro, this presumption of guilt is just killing him. I just don't know. I don't know that he would like listen, bro. R. Kelly, people knew R. Kelly stuff was factual for years, and people still had though. Well, I can separate the man from the music. Like we would say, I'm gonna still bump his music and everything. And even if there were people who were still going to R. Kelly concerts for years after the tape initially came out. There were people who had still been on the music side that had been actively collaborating with him after the fact. So you think though, bro, right? All of those hit records that R. Kelly wrote for other people were well after it the videos start to surface in the early 90s, all right? So people knew that and they still rock with him. It feels like maybe this has been rumored about Diddy for a long time, that it just feel like people are just like almost like this relief that it's coming to an end. But I feel like that it's almost like everything is closing down on them real fast. And I say that when I say that the opinion, the public opinion of him though, bro, it's like I just there were some people who would at least say, well, let me see what happens with him in court, though, bro. Like they ain't even giving Diddy that, though, bro. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I
Well, it's
say
a
that he
it's
ain't
this
did
is
some things.
the reason why is because it's too much stuff coming out about Diddy. Like every time it gets quiet about Diddy and we're on to something else, then boom, something else pops out. So it's a constant media feed for Diddy. That's why it's hard for people to not like it's one of them things, right? With this much smoke, it's got to be some fire, right?
Is it? Is it though? Is it?
No, 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 no.
What what if what if
I'm saying that's what the
the
public opinion is.
yes, I agree with that. Because this is my thing. Again, what if they come back? Because here's the thing about it. If they come back and they say he's found innocent on all charges, people gonna say, "Oh, he got the lawyers for it. He got the money for it." It's gonna be something. I don't think that he'll ever be able to wash himself of this stain, though, bro. And listen, the only saving grace is that his kids, they're so young that I think that they can outlive this. I think that they would, right? But I think that ultimately, though, bro, I think that Diddy is gonna have to be so far behind the scenes, like so less of a public figure when it comes to his business, that it would still like he wouldn't be able to wash that stain. Like I think that you can't. I don't think that you would be able to do business with Diddy and have him as a public figure like he was before.
I disagree. If for some reason that these legal folks come out and say he's clean, right? We get it. There's gonna be people that think what they want to think. But you don't think that he can Kanye West his way out of this? Like drop some
Not
fire
this.
music?
Not this. No, not this. Not this.
I mean, you think about what Ye has come back from. You don't think Diddy can come back from this?
Not this.
If the legal people say he clear?
Not this. No. No, I think this is way too damning, bro. This is way too hellacious. I think that the charges, right? Okay, put it like this. Here we go. Right? So even if these charges were all clear, you still have the settlement with Cassie that basically says, well, you be doing something that people be saying you do. And it may not be that it's
No, no,
illegal,
no,
right?
no, no. That's a hold on, because let me stop you right there. I didn't mean to cut you off on your point, but this is the thing. We also got to stop doing that too, right? Because people assume that when people settle out of court, that means their admission to guilt, and that's not the case.
Facts. But we're talking about public opinion. And like you said, people do think that. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, I'm saying the public opinion of him will still be that even if they say that you were innocent of all of these charges, right? You still all within the same thing have the allegations. You still have the again, even if you say, okay, you know what, like you said, just because you settled don't mean that you were guilty. Well, she still came out and said some of the things that you were doing, right? So you don't have to. You can say you settle for whatever the reason is, right? But you ain't never been put on stand to explain that. You ain't been put in front of a microphone to explain that. So my thing is that I think that it's just too much though, bro. And the saving grace that he has is that he can at least go back to being where these are things that he might do in his private life that are not illegal. So when they talk about it, have to do with kids and trafficking and all these other things that they talk about, though, bro. It's like I just don't know how you would be able to get past that aspect in this climate.
Well, this is the thing. He may not never get past it, but he can survive. Meaning this, Diddy has people like, because I'm not saying we're defending him like we believe that he's innocent, but I'm saying he has fans like Cardi can never do wrong with the people that follow her. Taylor Swift can never do wrong with the people follow her. Diddy got some people that follow him that's just gonna believe what he
Do
said.
he? Do he? Do
Yeah,
he? Really? I don't see. See, I think though that those kind of rumors and things have been associated with him for so many years, and I don't know. You got to think though, bro. Right? Them people are like our age, and we're old enough to know better. And so I just don't know that he has the same command that a Cardi would, that a Taylor Swift would, that a Beyonce would.
but I do got
And
a
I'm
question
one of
for you.
his and I'm a big Diddy fan. Like listen, I'm probably one of the biggest fans though, bro. But I don't. I just feel I'm realistic too.
But I do got a question for you though. What would his followers be called? Are y'all diddles, diddlies? Um,
I don't know.
are y'all
Diddy
puffs?
Bops,
Some puffs?
Diddy Bops.
Why did that one stick more than any of his aliases? Because
Well, I think
nobody
it's
really
because
call it Puffy.
yeah, because I think that I still I thought that Puffy or Diddy. I think it's because Biggie gave him the name,
Oh, okay.
and because it's associated with Big. See, listen, that to me, listen to me. That's the I honestly feel though that the Biggie is still a lifeline for him, right? He's one of the few people who were that close to the great. So I'm just like he got this history though, bro, that's saving them. But I don't think that he's where he can't do no wrong. Like I don't think that he's that level, right? I think that there's a
I'm
handful of
just
people like that.
I was just saying people who just would ride with him is go like after they hear his explanation would just ride for him. Because the biggest thing, a lot of people when I was watching podcasts, they were like, I need to hear him speak, right? And he put out that tweet, I think back in December, where he was like, look, I've been sitting back listening to people you know, besmirch my name basically, and I can't wait to prove myself innocent or whatever he said, you know what I'm saying, in the tweet. At least he said something. And so my thing is, I think once we finally get to hear, because I'm sure his PR, his team is keeping him so that he is not able to respond because they don't want anything used against him if for some reason he was to have to go court.
And listen, I don't think that nobody's jumping out the window to defend him either. Because what they don't
This
want to happen, yeah, what they don't want to happen, they don't want to be looking like what's my boy Ashton Kutcher and his girl when they defended old boy and now he's locked up for rape, right? So I don't think that nobody wants to, even if that was your man and you didn't see anything, nobody wants to jump out the window to defend. Hell, I haven't even heard City Girl say anything about him in that.
No,
Am
and
I missing like
they showed it hit Carisha up though. They showed it asking what was up.
yeah.
And they hit her up yesterday when the raid was going down.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say about that though, man.
Look,
Nobody is coming to his defense though.
we got some more Diddy news though, bro.